I'm the best guy to call this match, but apparently it's fallen on my shoulders. Earlier tonight, I had just a little run-in with these two Texas Cowboys. And I still have a sore throat, probably some internal bruising. I ain't complaining. It ain't ballet in there, but I tell you what, if I have a chance to get my hands on either one of those guys or both of them again, might be a different story. Cowboy Monroe, he's the man. RJR accompanies him. Trouble. Speaking of former opponents of mine, Niles Young, 6-7-year vet of this business, along with the beautiful, talented, and altogether nasty Noel Harlow. As we welcome back Double B.
That's right, the Butch is here. Now, Don, this is another thing we were talking about before. Noel interferes in every single match that Niles is in. There's something that needs to be done here. You know firsthand.
I am no stranger to the feminine wiles and the of Noel and Niles.
Exactly.
Well, I wasn't going for that, but there it was.
Again, this is another situation where you have to deal with a 2-on-1, basically. You know, even though Noel's coming out there as a manager, you have to deal with him.
Well, as again, pointing out to the fans before you made it back here from ringside.
Yeah.
These two Texas cowpokes over here had a little run-in with them earlier tonight.
All four people in the ring you've had a run-in with, Don.
Yeah. So I don't really have any favorites in this match, if you'll excuse me, but
I don't blame
I'll just try to call what I see.
Yeah, it's hard for you to be objective or subjective here, you know. Oh, again. Niles is very involved with the fans. He lets the fans distracted tremendously. I mean, you took advantage of that many times dealing with that.
It can work either way. It really depends on the mindset of your opponent. Now,
the objective Donnie Alla here for this contest.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, if I had to pick them, I'd have to go with the experience of Harlow and Young, because there are very few people in the sport as devious as these two.
How was RJR inside the ring? I mean, being firsthand facing him, you know, he's a younger talent, like you said.
Yeah,
but how was it?
You know, he's a tall, raw-boned kid, and I think he's got a lot of potential. But
got a standoff here. Oh, this again. There you go. Tripping in the standoff. You know, Niles is not the fair one of all the ACPW superstars.
Interestingly, for Texas Cowboys, rather than wearing cowboy boots, this competitor seems to be wearing construction boots.
I guess he works the construction site there in Texas.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah. You know, we heard a lot of the Philly fans, you know, berating these Cowboys over here because the Cowboys and the Eagles are coming up this Sunday.
That's for sure. Now, of course, any other opponent might be working that Eagles angle, but I don't think Young and Harlow are big fans of the Eagles either.
I agree, especially hailing from East Rutherford, New Jersey, as we all know, with this giant town. You know, so they're being big Eagles fans. Another standoff there. Niles across the ropes. Oh, shoulder block. Nice hip toss. Arm drag takedown there. with the construction
Yeah,
boots.
you don't want to get hit with those things in the mush.
Oh, my goodness.
Or anywhere, really.
Now, what do you think, Don, wearing construction boots to the ring, is that an advantage or a disadvantage there?
I'm going to say for most people, it's not a real smart move. I think that it can hamper your footwork. I would say that, they're certainly heavier than most wrestling boots that you'd wear. And I wouldn't want to do it.
I think you would have some poor footing inside the ring, wouldn't you?
Just clunky, you know?
Yeah.
Now, this guy may not be light on his feet to begin with.
Oh.
But as a twinkle toes kind of guy myself, I like to...
Light foot, Don.
Yeah.
The ACPW legend.
Yeah. Gravity does intervene more and more in my career, but I try to get in the air when I can.
Still kicking some booty. That's what the good thing is, Don.
Speaking of booty,
Yep, exactly. Boom.
well, I was talking about Noel, but there's Niles with his offense.
I smell what you're cooking on that one. Noelle is distracting at ringside, and me personally, being there front row, she's very distracting.
As I often say, it's a shame she cannot use her powers for good rather than evil.
Exactly. Look at those earrings, too. Anyway, inside the ring, you see Niles taking advantage, going after the knee, it looks like.
Yeah, he's picking on a body part, and of course that's classic pro wrestling strategy. Hamstring stretcher right there.
Now, as being a competitor, Don, is it to your advantage to focus on that body part and solely rely on wearing down that one area?
Depends on the competitor. It depends on who you're working against, and I would say generally it's a good idea, but you can't have tunnel vision either because you've got to be ready for anything. And if you take one leg out from under this guy, it probably takes away 90% of his offense. So, given that, it's a good strategy.
Yeah, I understand completely. As you see right there, kind of a half Boston Crab, Maple Leaf maneuver, Lance Storm-esque.
Yeah, we're working on stretching the knee ligaments there, but also once you've worked on that hamstring and kind of softened that thing up, it's susceptible to being bent backwards and can knot up or Charlie horse on you, cramp on you. I've had it happen not only in the ring, but just stretching and working out in the gym. And if you get a cramp in that hamstring, you're done. Well, we got a small package, but I don't know who's got the shoulders down.
Yeah, it seemed like both of them down. And the referee right there in position, seeing that both shoulders were down on each competitor. Ooh, right hand right into the corner now. Niles taking the advantage. Oh, forearm. I don't know what's more dangerous, a closed fist or an elbow.
Well,
reversal.
Cowboy's limping, but he's, I'm saying he's making his comeback, but not for long.
He's going for that Hakusa kick right there.
On that point about the punching in the forearms, frankly, punching somebody in the head hurts like heck.
I can imagine that.
And, if you don't want to break a knuckle, you might want to go with the forearm.
Two count right there. Back elbow right in the jaw. In trouble, Dominick Monroe. What do you think about Dominick so far in this contest? This is his debut.
And again, a Texas Cowboy with the name Dominick is a little cosmopolitan. But
that's what I was wondering when I was announcing him. Dominick, Cowboy Dominick. That's different.
It should be Dusty right, Monroe.
Exactly. Over the top right there. Back in the day, that'd be disqualification, Dom.
That's true, and in certain federations it still is, but here in ACPW, where men are men and women are tough, that is not a DQ.
Yeah, exactly. Royal Rumble style right there over the top rope. And Niles, he's taking a bit. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Noel, oh my goodness, a kick.
Now, why the Cowboy buddy over there, why RJR, is not keeping an eye?
Yeah.
He seems to be more concerned with, was he checking his cell phone just now?
There was sunglasses. He's looking at Dominick's sunglasses there in the corner.
I couldn't tell from my vantage point.
Yeah, sunglasses. See, I was up close right there for a moment.
Thank you.
Again, Cowboy with the sunglasses and construction boots. That's a first for ACPW.
It could be Village People kind of thing, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not at all. We needed just an Indian to come out.
That is exactly the same guillotine type maneuver that RJR used on me.
See right there. I mean, the training styles of them are so similar.
Yeah, apparently so.
I mean, you dealt with the more lightweight RJR. Seems like Dominick here is a little bit more
power guy.
Oh my goodness!
But that knee,
like you were saying before, working on that knee, going after that one area, is preventing him, from executing those maneuvers.
Absolutely.
And as you see Dominick trying to get back to his feet, Niles same. Oh, jawbreaker right there. See, you could bite on your tongue right there. That could be dangerous.
Not to mention, it knocks your jaw out of whack.
Yeah. Get a little dizzy, see some stars there.
Thermonambular disease or whatever that. TMJ, I don't know what the heck it's called.
Speaking of pulling hamstrings and knees, I think I pulled a hamstring running from Kwame earlier.
Well, that was a smart move, probably.
Oh, another Yakuza kick missed. Oh, insecurity.
That's right. And having wrestled Niles Young several times, I'm familiar with that Yakuza kick. I know it's something he tries to go for, and I was able to get out of the way of it at least a couple of times in our matches. I'd scouted him enough to know that that was in his arsenal. These fellas may not have realized that.
Oh, yeah, if he connects, that's it, lights out.
Pretty much.
Man, twice he tried, and Dominick, very smart right there for the youngster to miss both times there and duck. And now Dominick in the corner, still favoring that knee. Here comes clothesline. Oh, missed. Oh.
Well, I'm surprised Niles made that mistake.
Yeah. Ooh, another chop there. A lot of chops tonight.
And now, I question, unless he's trying to do a rear naked choke, I question going for a rear chin lock at this juncture.
That's what I was asking you. I mean, would that be something that's smart right there for the youngster?
Unless he's just feeling too much pain to really capitalize.
As you see right there, he's relying on the. But here we go. Another typical ACPW maneuver you see here. The ref being distracted. Something needs to be done about this.
Notice the dynamic here. Noel stayed right in RJR's face and did not allow him.
Oh, a slap. Oh, there's that Yakuza kick we're talking about. Cover. 1, 2. That's it.
It's all over. Oh. And Noel Harlow throws in a little shot below the belt for good measure. Wow. Well, the experience and the deviosity of Niles Young and Noel Harlow win out once again. That was a tremendous match, and I'll tell you what, I hate to say it, but Cowboy Monroe there showed a lot of heart, a lot of grit, dealing with the obviously less than 100% knee and hamstring. I have to question, though, the loyalty of his buddy there. Although he did take an awful shot right there at the end from Noel Harlow. I guess that proves your loyalty, but they ride off into the sunset till the next